So like I say, one big war in TikTok Toxic Town Dis. Yeah, Norfolk UK, full of a monster Sandringham serial killer, paedophile, rapist, ripper, blacklisted, terrorist lie. Dr. Death SS, bogus diagnosis. And what was interesting in the past, Roger Toll, God bless him, no longer with us. With all his big Mason friends, and reckon that we'd got a hit list, and they liked their hunting and they liked their salmon fishing, and certainly set me up to be hunted and boxed up. Anyhow, he reckoned that we'd got a hit list, so he sent the police around saying, we'd got a hit list of Masons in Dis, and we'd been watching the Freemason Lodge to see who was who and what was what in Dis, which wasn't the case. And I told the police I've got 2 rounds in the toaster. They come to search a house for automatic weapons. I said I got 2 rounds in the toaster, that's automatic, and I got a fully loaded automatic washing machine, which soap suds don't get you. So anyhow, Alan and Mary were around the house, talking to Julie, and so I took them down on the patio, and we were sitting down there having a talk about this big hit list that we were meant to have. And Tammy and Claire, who were Alan and Mary's young girls, they come into the garden. We lived in a row of terrace houses, and there's a passageway at the back of the houses. But Alan and Mary were around having a cup of tea anyhow, and Tammy and Claire come in and made a fuss of the dogs. So the police said, well, what are these young girls doing in your garden? So I said, well, what are you trying to imply? All totally above board. I said their parents are, who you walk through in the living room, they're sitting in the living room having a cup of tea with Julie. And I said they often come round. Tammy had been kicked in the head, some lads threw some milk bottles at a horse, and that kicked out and kicked Tammy in the head and shattered her skull. So she was sort of recovering from that. And and she still had a real love for animals, and we had 2 beautiful dogs, very good temperament. She'd come make a fuss of them, and we had Tommy the tortoise, and we had Ork the pigeon in the tree that we'd raised. So like I said, they just come round and make a fuss of the animals. So I said to the police, what are you trying to imply? They said, well, there have been reports. And that's the one, how people can just make up monster black lies, things that are totally above board, totally innocent, set you up as the big paedophile, serial killer. And obviously I lived opposite Victoria Road Post Office, and Lloyd Long could stir more crap than Dis sewerage works, and that'd all be parcelled up, delivered round Dis by Elliot Watkinson, Baxter, Noble, Clive Harwood and co. Royal Mail Postie assassins, past and present. And it's like in the film No Country for Old Men, when he says how much, this silver coin has been travelling 22 years to get here, and that has been travelling 22 years. On one side of the Dr. Death SS silver bullet silver coin is 7 monster black serial killer lies, Africa, Dis and Origin Sandringham. And on the other side of the coin are 7 Dr. Death SS bogus diagnoses. He only asked the question, what is the most you've ever lost on a coin toss? Well, like I say, again, it's not about money, but in the big Dis serial killer frame, Inspector Numbnuts Bunyan, Dis Council, Dr. Death S Silver Bullet Whom, monster black lies from all their spies, cronies and informers, Shay Fraternal, Dis Christian Community Church, Harris, Burr and Co, Newberry's, the Roy Lincoln Liar, Congregation, all there, the big black cornerstone, Rackham's cornerstone that came out of Africa. Well, it certainly did cost me a lot. It cost me my milk ground, driving coaches for Simon's coaches, they're 7 poison dwarfs full of monster black lies. Cost me my landscaping business. I was running a hostel for homeless young men. Cost me my 4-bedroom house. Ostracised, outcast in the community. Death threats. They were going to hang me. The hanging tree was waiting for me. Send me shotgun cartridges, saying there's one with my name on. They would be on the common where I walked the dogs, with baseball bats. You know, and it's like I say, monster black lies can get you killed. So what is the most you've ever lost on a Dr. Death SS silver bullet coin toss? That can cost you everything and can get you killed. You know, like the lad in Bristol, you know, who they set up as a paedophile when he was totally innocent. You know, beat him, dragged him out of his flat and set him on fire. Poured white spirit over him, and, you know, mentioned before, crackheads 4 times outside Scotland Road, all tooled up, full of drugs and monster black lies. You know, all posts on Facebook and messages and voicemail. You know, wanting to serve me up, feast and devour me, and cracked my framed fixed head. Last visit was 2 AM in the morning. Excuse me. And then you had Ossie Smith and all his monster paedophile Sandringham strangler lies. You know, all the Smiths in Stowmark and Ipswich saying they're coming to this to serve me up, you know, disappearing one of the back of one of their vans, all because of monster black lies. So, like I say, the monster lies do start a chain reaction, and that's why sometimes you do have to disappear for all the right reasons before someone really does get hurt, and it may not be me. You know, and you have to disappear for all the right reasons before you're disappeared for 7 wrong reasons. You know, you either take a big hit, assassination, disappeared in the back of a van, you know, never seen again, or disappeared in the back of a police van. You know, or you get free transport to the Norfolk Bacon SS Pork Farm, Dr. Death's Black SS Pig Pen, throw away the key, you know, to silence me. And like I say, they certainly cannot handle the truth, but they're all caught out. You know, their big monster frame, you know, is now online in the public domain for the world to see who's telling the truth and who has just got a monster porcupine serial killer lie that they want everyone to believe is true. So like I say, I have the winning hand, you know, on the table for everyone to see, and you won't see their black hand, underhand, you know, hand in the public domain, I say, which none of them could back up in a million years. Anyhow, take care, God bless. That's the one, just to add a little bit more to the story. But like I say, keep safe, keep well, and we'll speak again soon. God bless.